the Giants suck. That's
They're
it. This is
terrible.
at the point where it's. I was thinking about this just now while I was walking my dog, Mike.
Hmm.
It's incredible the drop off that we've had as New York sports fans in the last
Right.
5, maybe 6 weeks.
Right.
It's
Bad.
because the baseball teams suck. All right,
Yeah.
neither of them even made the playoffs. And then you figure, oh, you know what? We'll look forward to football season. You got the Giants, you got the Jets.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do something this year. And then Aaron Rodgers gets his leg blown out, and you've got
Mr.
uh,
COVID.
yeah, yeah, Mr. COVID.
Mr. COVID.
As Giants fans, it's like we went from, oh hey, last year was cool. They were in the playoffs. Maybe we can build on that. Maybe we can make something happen. Here we are in week 5. The team is sitting 1-4, and the question we are now, first of all, playoffs I think are out of the question. Now the
Hmm.
question now becomes: is this team going to win 3 games or 4 games this year? Like that's where I'm
Yeah.
at. I don't know
Yeah.
about you.
So this is what happened to me today. So I was coming to meet you guys, and what
Yep.
happened was, I last night I bought Taco Bell late, and
Mm.
if I have Taco Bell now at this age at 42, it destroys my stomach. So
Yeah,
what I
you're a gambling man if you're eating Taco Bell any
very
time of
much.
day, but especially late.
So I got 3 cheesy gordita crunches, and then a fourth cheesy gordita crunch, but with a Dorito hard shell on the inside. I wanted
Mm.
to try it. It was pretty good. And then it came from some hot
How are
sauces.
you
One,
not a pothead or alcoholic? Like that right there,
I don't need it to eat junk food. I
that's
just
a pothead
naturally,
order right there.
yeah.
That
So
that's what
and
that's
I
what
don't
one of my friends orders
completely
when they're
sober.
leaning over my shoulder in the drive-through is that
Yeah,
exact order. I
yeah,
mean
right, right.
that's a stoner order, man. Anyway, keep
I
going.
eat
Sorry.
that sober. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So I ordered it, but I took before I ate it, I took like a Malox capsule, like an anti-stomach thing, whatever, so I wouldn't get sick. And it worked. It didn't bother me because I usually will take like a lactate or whatever. I don't want to get too graphic, but anyway, like
No,
I
no, no,
didn't.
no. I have so many questions, but keep going. Keep
Yeah.
going.
So anyway, so I felt fine, and then I went to sleep, and then when I woke up, I just had the worst heartburn and like acid reflux, and I took like an acid. Like I have standing by plenty of Tums, but when it really bothers me, I have the little pill thing you take, and I
Do you
took it.
go traditional mint Tums or do you go with the fruity kind?
No, I go with the ones that either taste like Mentos, like the chewy, fruity
Okay,
Mentos
so you
candy.
have like the white, you just the white ones or the colored
No,
ones?
the
Which is a
flavored ones.
weird question. I hope nobody takes out of context. To get there at the very start of the game. Usually, when it
Yeah,
comes to those 1 o'clock Sunday games, I'll roll up around the second quarter because,
right.
especially because the Giants. And let's go back to the game. No one expected them to really win today,
No,
but I didn't expect them to get decimated in the way that they did. It wasn't quite as much of a
right.
decimation as like that the opening game this year against the Cowboys, but it
Mhm.
was, other than like kind of being only down by 1 possession at the half, it
Yeah.
just felt like this team had no chance the entire game. The
No.
entire game, like me and the other friends who were there before you, we were all just sitting there talking, hanging out, barely paying attention because the entire second half of the game,
It was
once
bad.
Miami got that touchdown, it was just, that's it. It was over, and we all knew it was over. You can't trust this team.
Nope.
Their O line is terrible. The defense can't make a tackle. And I know you like to rag on Daniel Jones. He didn't look terrible, but it's again the same
Yeah.
problem as always. No support. It sucks.
Nothing.
And
No
who's the guy who
Saquon. He's
again?
still out. Yeah.
Who's, by the way? Who's the player who was talking shit about? Hold on. Brian. We might have Brian.
Evan
Oh,
Neal. What is he doing? Is he
yeah,
sleeping?
Evan Neal. Oh man,
Evan Neal is laced into the
so
fans.
I got so desperate. This is how much we love Brian on the show. We
Yeah,
texted. I texted Brian's boyfriend and I said,
right.
is he around or is he okay? Like Mike and I are concerned. And he goes, oh no, like we just passed out. We fell asleep, man.
It is Sunday. It is Sunday night at 9:49.
There,
Right.
Brian had a super Sunday fun day. Apparently, he couldn't make it past 9:30 p.m.
He had a full day.
Yeah. So
He was in a
Evan,
ball pit. He got
here's
cotton
the thing
candy.
about with the Evan Neal thing, and I do want to say that I don't know if you heard the Don LaGreca on I forgot what radio he's on.
Yeah, Don LaGreca went
Brand.
off on
Love
him.
that. Go find it. Don't
Yeah.
literally pause us or even click back. Don't even listen to the rest of us. Go find his rant on this. But anyway, as far as the Evan Neal was talking shit about the fans, saying, "Oh, you guys are a bunch of burger flippers. You're nothing.
Yeah.
I'm a football player. All this crap." Here's the thing: when I'm watching a professional sports game, no matter if it's baseball, football, whatever it is, and I am one of those people who sits there and I rate it by the system of, could I personally have done that?
Right.
Okay, and you know what? Here's the thing: could I miss a tackle? Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I drop a pass? Yeah, I could. And that's
Mhm.
what's so frustrating about watching this Giants team is like I have no real formal football training, but
No.
I can miss a guy by 6 feet.
Sure.
I know I can. So why are these people talking condescendingly to the fans, getting all cocky when they're embarrassing themselves on national television almost every week? It's crazy to me. It's frustrating.
His frustration, I can understand. I can understand when you got millions of people screaming in your face. It's got, and especially now with social media, it's got to be big.
Right. Hold on. Brian called me. I'm gonna call it. Brian, are you alive? Check your email. Hop on. We're talking about the stuff. We're about to start the Jet segment. We need you.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep you and I are gonna keep rambling about how much we hate the Giants right now.
We'll pop him in,
and then as soon as he pops in, we're just gonna start talking about the Jets.
So we're
a professional show, everybody.
With Evan Neal though, I think as an athlete, more and more athletes I'm noticing are coming out at the fans. It's a different generation of athlete. They're younger than us. They grew up in the social media world. They know what it's like to be harassed on social media and so on. So they're used to communicating with the public. Yeah, they're used to communicating with the public on a more personal level than athletes before. So they're going back at the fan. But I think what it comes down to is that, these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. But the thing is when we go to work and we screw up, our ass is out the door. These guys are still getting paid millions of dollars and they're bad at their job and they're putting on a show and it costs the fans a lot of money these days to go. And they're not doing their job, and we're just frustrated.
And that's exactly it. Is that the calculate? Like, full disclosure, I dropped well over $100 at the sports bar today, and that's just going to the sports bar.
Right.
If a fan wanted to go to the Meadowlands to watch the Giants play, Giants tickets are expensive, even when they suck. They are. For those of you who don't live in the New York area, everything on the eastern seaboard of
it's my Chinese food. Keep going.
Everything on the east coast of the U.S. is just more expensive. That's how it is. And so people that live in this area, in order to go to a Giants game, first of all, there's only like 8 or 9 home games every year. You have to make a calculation of what percentage, what fraction of your actual paycheck are you going to spend to go see these guys play. And so the thing is, mathematically, when you talk about paychecks, it's a calculation we have to make. And a lot of people are really, really dedicated to this team. They've been going for decades.
Yeah.
And so to talk that amount of crap and to suck that bad is just crazy. I'm disgusted with this team right now, and so are you. By the way, do you have your headphones in, Michael?
No, I can hear though. When I put my headphones on, I can't even hear myself, and it screws me up. But I can hear you okay.
Okay, as long as we don't have echo on the
No. It doesn't pick up the echo. No, it records everything individually, and I fixed my mic, so it should be recording.
Okay, all right. No, and so anyway, that is my overall set of thoughts on that. Is how much longer? Actually, and that's the thing. People aren't going to stop going. That's the sucky part. It's actually still hard to get Giants tickets, even when that's gross. Even when they suck.
It's so like this outfit I'm wearing, this hat and this thing had to cost probably 40 something for the hat, probably 50 something or 40 something for the
So for the
hoodie.
average person, that's at least a half day's pay. You had to make a
Yeah.
calculation of what things you either didn't want to eat or didn't want to wear or didn't want
Yeah.
to buy for your cat there or didn't want, whatever Star Wars merchandise you're into. You had to make what's called an opportunity cost for those of you who at least made it to the freshman year of fucking college in your life.
Is that what it
And
is? Opportunity cost?
opportunity cost is when you have one thing and you're willing to give up another, basically. And so you had to do that in order to have that sweatshirt. And the fact is, you wear that as pride, as an Italian brother from Jersey. Okay,
right.
and
no gold chain, but I got everything else.
And the fact is, these dudes really just don't care. And I also want to loop back to what you said a second ago. We do live in a different generation now, where people are kind of more, for lack of a better term, savages. Oftentimes, people are used to talking more crap. People are used to being more online. Because when you're on the internet, you can say anything to anybody, and you're not going to get punched in the face. You know what I mean? And the other thing too is that guys like Evan Neal, he played. I think he was in the SEC, right? He played for Alabama, I think. And people like that have literally been told since they were, I don't know, 12 years old, that they're the fucking man, that they're the greatest thing to ever come out of their hometown, and that they're invincible, and that they are the most important person within 50 miles or 100 miles of where they're currently standing. And that's where that type of attitude comes from when it comes to players getting overly cocky and saying things like that. But anyway, as far as this team goes, they suck. What do you think, Mike? How many wins are you giving this team? 3, 4, 2? Even
2? I don't know, 3. They'll get probably 3 or 4.
I have to sit down and look at the schedule again, but yeah, it just sucks that we were so excited as a city, especially with the letdown that the baseball teams were, that now it's only the first week of October and we're already like, no, we're supposed to watch, guys. I really have no idea. It's so.
Well, today I've been ripping on Daniel Jones, but I did feel bad. Like, he went out with the injury and he got sacked 6 times today. And look,
isn't that improvement from last week?
It is an improvement, but
sadly.
But even and Tyrod Taylor came in, he got sacked and he got hurt, which I figured was going to happen. The backup comes in, he gets hurt, but it sounds like Daniel Jones had a neck injury, so maybe he'll be out again next week. Hopefully, it's not severe. I mean, you don't want these guys hurt, but he just is not doing well. The thing I'll say about Daniel Jones is it's not even so much him; it's the fact that people in sports media and all these experts keep saying how good he is, and yet this guy doesn't throw touchdowns. And the thing is, I will say this. Yeah, if you had, what's his name from Kansas City? If you had Patrick Mahomes, the QB, he'd be the QB for the Giants. Yeah, he's going to get sacked more, but Patrick Mahomes knows how to make a play. And I still feel if Daniel Jones was better as a passer, the defense would not be rushing him so much because they know that this guy can make a play and he can throw on us. So we can't. They know they can rush on him. And I know
they can get to him because he's got no protection. It sucks. And I want to say too, I know you were only there for the end of the game, but at the end of the game, he got hurt. By the way, he got hurt.
He got hurt.
And they put in Taylor, who's the backup.
Right.
And it almost felt like Taylor had better rhythm than Jones. And look, I'm not a football expert. I'm just an angry fan who drinks and smokes. But it just felt like Taylor get the ball, he'd look up, and then he just throw the ball to the first open guy that he saw. He wouldn't try to make the perfect play. He wasn't trying to wait for the gates of whatever. He just would be like, oh, this guy's open, bang, I'll take those 6 yards. And he'd get rid of the ball in like under 4 seconds. It was crazy. So, there we go. There he is. All right, Bri. All right,
well, so what you're saying is my point as well, and I don't see that from Daniel Jones. You're seeing it more from Zach Wilson. I know we're going to transition to the Jets now.
We are going to transition to the Jets right now.